I'm Anita, but you can call me Neets. I'm an artist and illustrator based in Vancouver, and today I'm walking you through how I fit my art studio into 30 square feet. So here it is. It's super bright because it faces southwest, which I feel really lucky for. This is my little foot stand, aka yoga blocks. There is a bookcase and lots of stuff to the left, which I'll talk about more in a second. And then here's everything on the desk. I used to have my pencil crayons in their little boxes because I hate things gathering dust, but I found I wasn't using them as often, so now I like to have them lined up neatly on the desk. And I have them in the rainbow color order, so everything's like really organized. I also have my brushes, brush pens, cutting tools, and over here, my makeshift laptop stand, because I can never find a laptop stand that actually works in terms of like the height. So it is what it is. And then moving on, over here is where I put a lot of the rest of my art supplies. I have all my washi paper and I have them separated by color as well in these little acrylic boxes. And then there's some sketchbooks, palettes, some Ganzai paint, and up here there is this little bowl with kind of miscellaneous items like glue and brush cleaner and some spare pens. I love those Le Pens, if you know the brand, packaging material, tape, and other random things over here. I think those are business cards actually. And then moving on, we have some more brush pens, some fixative, and then obviously a disco ball to make working a fun party. An pothos plant, a little art board where I like to post reminders and art I'm into. I have art from my nieces, an artist called Caitlin Metz, and some other folks. This is actually my own piece from my Discover Wonder collection. Okay, let's go back to the bookcase and explore the shelves. I have all my fiction books on one shelf, my scanner precariously perched there, and a cute little felted cow that I made, really into felting recently, and some more artwork from my nieces. And then we have nonfiction books below, and then at the bottom is some more washi paper. So I got these boxes first thinking that I would use them a lot more, but I actually like the other way of storage a lot better. And then I have just beside it here some more art supplies, ink, pastels, paint, my camera. And then in the corner is this little IKEA cart. Just have to get in there. It's a bit tight. And we have some more sketchbooks and some more pastels, some Neocolor. Just kind of last minute put it here. Not as organized. Okay, moving on up. This shelf up here, more sketchbooks. These ones are a mix of used and new. And then some more pastels. Some other mediums, some extra paints, and then this little trinket corner. I actually got that little bust for my sister. And then up top, this is actually mostly stuff that belongs to my partner. It's his bookshelf. So yeah, this is the view, downtown Vancouver, and this is me in my sweatpants. So in addition to what's in the room, I like to utilize other spaces in the home for art supplies storage as well, like under the couch. Here is the rest of the apartment, Mind the Mess. It's about 600 square feet, and most of it is living room. Under the couch, there are 2 storage boxes, and we can go ahead and open one up to take a look. So this one, I just got to get it open. It's a little bit tricky, pretty airtight. All right, so inside this one is a couple things. At the very bottom, there is a cutting tool. So that's I think it's called like a roto trim, just a paper cutter. And then there are boxes of extra prints from some previous collections. And then here there's some hanging materials, things to like help mount pictures onto picture frames, command strips, that kind of stuff. Most of the stuff is or includes things that I don't really use all the time, but it's nice to have or it's useful to have in the house. So gotta put things away. It's kind of like lifting the couch and then I can slide it in. Sorry for the feet if people are not into that. Okay, so I also wanted to show you quickly how I work in such a small space. A lot of the times I do work in sections or one medium at a time. and I lay out some supplies on the living room floor. So here I have my paints laid out, and then I'll go ahead and select the colors that I need and then pop these onto the desk. And here's the mess that I made making this person's yearbook club images. I'll talk more about yearbook club in a different video, but here I am kind of doing the first step in a lot of my artwork, which is, well, the first step is sketching, and then the first step in the final artwork is the painting, or creating that kind of like base. And then it's on to details. So here I'm using pencil crayons and neocolors to create texture and detail onto this piece that you can kind of see. This kind of takes over the desk. So because I don't have enough space on the desk, I use a kitchen stool, which is really sophisticated, and I stack all of the paper folders there, opening the ones I need to pull out the paper I need, and of course making a big mess. So there you have it. I worked out of this space for almost 5 years. At the time of this video, I've actually moved out of this apartment and into a larger space, and I'm excited to show you that in a future video.